Back in Akiba, everybody. We are going shopping for a figure today before I need to get back to work because I decided to get on the train and head into town because I was near. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to travel all the way from Makahari to get out here again. Too much work. Oh, I'm also going to show you something pretty cool. I won't be going in the store though because they're really picky about cameras. All kind of other tracks. So today I'm hunting for my Michiru figure, which Volks should have it. I'm hoping they have it. It was supposed to be released in the 3 March. Ugh. Can't speak today. So I think everybody needs to realize that I need to make another video on Akiba because it's been quite some time. Add maybe a third bonus to my Ultimate Otaku Guide series. Random electronics stores. M's Tower coming up. We're actually on the opposite side of Akiba. Sex shop. Yeah. 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 I don't really... It's kind of weird. Around the corner. So, my 2 pre-orders for this month were I-158 and Kirino, half-scale cat figure. I wouldn't be surprised if that's delayed, which means if it's delayed, at least by the time Golden Week hits, I know that I can take that pre-order money and go on a little shopping spree. 2 lovely people are requesting a tour of Akiba during Golden Week. One of them being a member of our forums. I don't remember his name. I apologize. But that should be fun. It's been a while since I've given a tour of the place. Oh, they changed the Oniden sign. That's interesting. Let's see, what's coming out? Dog Days. Haven't been here in a really long time. Love Life shit. Nobody cares. I don't know what VNs are coming out, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. We'll check Volks up here. Then, if it's not there, I will go buy some VNs. I'll get back to you. Bye. Plenty of Amanes. No Michirus. Might have been delayed. We'll check Kotobukiya. Aliyah's Carnival. That was being released when I was here in 2013 for my certification for English teaching. I guess it's a sequel. I didn't think that game did any good. It's got the kind of art style I like, but it's just like every other typical Moegi. For those of you that argue that Kokoro Function's bad, I actually think it's decent, because Kokoro Function does a good job of doing what most VNs that some people consider masterpieces. I totally lost my train of thought there. Kokoro Function does what most VNs don't. That's what I meant to say, don't. Take, for example, Grisaya. Machina's route's great, but it's so good to me that it's actually bad. It overshadows every other route in the game. It's the only route you actually need to actually know Yuji's backstory. And then, you can argue that Amane's route gives you Kazuki's backstory, but because the first game was probably made that they didn't have an intention of making the second game, which explains Yuji's backstory, what's the point of introducing Kazuki? You get no screen time. You don't really care about who she was or how she influenced Yuji. It's kind of like who the hell cares? That's my opinion about it. But that's just an opinion, and you don't need to agree with it. Interestingly enough, though, I always find it funny when people, complain about Kokoro Function's 2 Moege and Meth hated it, and yeah, it's got some bad moments, and for a Moege, it's pretty shitty. But it does do something that I really do like, and that is always constantly switch points of view. Most VNs don't do this. I was talking about Machina's route and saying how you no longer care about Machina halfway through the route. You care about Yuji and what his struggle is going through, and that's the only thing you give a damn about. At least that's how I took it. I started rooting for Yuji as a protagonist, which is fine, but when you enter a route, you think it's going to be about the character. I stopped caring so much about Makina halfway through when she kind of became a side piece of shit, and started caring more about what Yuji wanted to do. Kogoro Function doesn't do that. So fucking worth the price. There are 3 things I really like in life: train rides, airports, and skyscraper offices. You ever been on a train ride before and just love the sound of the track clicking along? Helps you relax, maybe help you go to sleep. You ever been in an airport and just feel like you can sit there for 7 to 8 hours a day, doing absolutely nothing, waiting for your flight, knowing that when you get in the air, you'll be in a nice airplane, sitting in a comfortable seat, hopefully, enjoying the sound of the motor running and just everything around you, just helps you relax. That white noise feel, if you know what I'm talking about. Maybe some of you don't. It all depends on who you are and how you feel about all that kind of stuff. Have you ever had it where you just sitting in a skyscraper office high up in the air and you just love the feeling of just waiting there, the city life around you, being able to see a good view of the city if you actually go to one of the windows? I love that. It just always makes me feel so great. Right now I am crossing the street and illegally jaywalking because I really don't give a flying rat's behind. Yes, rats can fly, for those of you that were wondering what that comment meant. Or maybe I just couldn't think of anything to say at the top of my head as I'm walking and blurbing to you on this video right now. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you soon! It's a new lump of sugar game, and a pull top game. Fuck you.